Hello there, everyone. And I do not exactly know how I'm going to use this footage with my whole plan for this video, which I don't even know if it's going to become a video. But today is Saturday, the 10th of September, and I am going over to the A3G showroom to set up my exhibition for tomorrow. So I'm just gonna do some recording and show you guys a bit of the process. Talk about my clothing maybe at the end of the video, show clips from the showroom. I guess we'll see what happens.
And we don't like federal agents public.
Okay, we are now on the way to the exhibition. We have a bunch of my props, some of the clothing. What am I talking about? You're in the video now.
Oh, I see it.
Mm-hmm. And we made which has become a little chaotic as it started raining outside. So now everyone has moved inside. Hello there. And I already did a slight intro for this video, so I will just pick it up from here. Anyways, I am going to slightly talk about the intentions and the core purposes of the collection that you were seeing earlier in this video, as well as slightly going over each piece and giving a description. So to start off, Red with Envy is the newest collection that I present with my brand RAU. First little piece of trivia, RAU is my maiden name, so that is where it comes from, and it will translate to rough or strong in German, or a Germanic language. Anyways, Red with Envy was the name I chose for this collection. Not because of the color of the collection, quite the contrary. The color of the collection is due to the name. I feel that the whole purpose of this collection was to express my frustration and anger that I experienced with my time at fashion school. The reason I felt such a frustration in the first place is because of pattern making. Now, pattern making is an integral part of fashion design, and it helps create the outlines of almost any piece of clothing you wear. Yet, when it was a repetitive pattern making, it seemed to me that making the pattern to then make the clothes and doing that same thing, and even keeping patterns for future clothing, got rid of the fun for me in fashion design. And most of the fun that I found in fashion design came from the idea of problem solving. And once again, pattern making took this all away. So each piece in the collection that has been presented, and you will be seeing throughout this video, was made practically without any patterns. This was done so if there was an issue with the actual item itself, there would either be an addition or a subtraction to the piece, which ended up making that the final product. So the mistakes and the learning on the way is part of the design. The second factor which came into it is the idea of layering. Now, layering has always been very important to me in fashion. I love layers. And of course, I could have pulled the very easy route of working with all black or gray and white. Yet I've always had an issue and or anger, which is where the red comes in, with working with color, which has slowly shifted over the past year or two. And now I love working with color more than anything, yet it is still challenging each time, just how I want it to be. The entire collection was still having a focus on layering, yet with red, you have something that's more a step out of the normal boundaries from what you see in avant-garde fashion. Another interesting aspect of the collection is the fact that each garment was fully constructed and then dyed. And one thing I did throughout a lot of different pieces, if not all of them, was a lot of different materials. I was using denim, linen, muslin, cotton blends, corduroy, all in the same pieces. So when everything was dyed at once, the dye would hold or catch on differently to each different material, enforcing this idea of these pieces should be layered together and the experimentation of the different shades of red. Yeah, so there is a quick overview of each piece. And I don't know how much I'll go into the details of each piece. I know I am going to have a video that I recorded showing over parts of this segment, and you will be able to see some of the details of the color dye, of the construction, which in this collection itself was a big step for me because of the increased focus on the craftsmanship and construction and the extreme sturdiness that each piece has. Yeah, you can even just go in and see, once again, the different materials and their effect on the dye, and overall, the whole collection altogether. I could not be more happy. I, of course, had my first showroom night with A3G Showroom and Zam Barrett, who I am ever so thankful for. And on the 20th, which, depending on when this releases, is either the day of the 20th or the day before, there will be another showroom, and then there should be 2 other dates before the showroom is over. So please do, if you haven't already, stop by. Don't only check out my work, but there are 4 other extremely talented designers there, and of course Zam Barrett. Just please stop by, or if not, just support all of us. We are more than grateful for, just being able to present our work, but seeing and hearing feedback is of course the greatest part of the creation process. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I would love to hear even more of everyone's feedback, and yeah, if anyone is interested in anything that I have shown throughout this video from this collection, everything is made to order. You can message me on Instagram, yet I also have a brand official email that I can link down below. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you